Hey guys, Antaria here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Minsk Pocket. Playing for you today, spawning in the north here of Antaria as the Brits. And his loadout mobile assault, Royal Artillery, and Commandos. Teaming up with him, Guard2707. Also is the Brits, who has Commandos, Royal Engineer, and Special Weapons. This guy's currently around rank 40 allied arranged team, but teamed up with other players who are both in the top 10. Face off against them. As OKW we have the Hooligan. Playing as OKW has Special Operations, Breakthrough, and Fortifications. Teaming up with him is Talisman, as the Oss here, who has German Mechanized, Jaeger Armor, and Jaeger Infantry. These guys currently around rank 20 range team axis. Okay, so we've got a universal carrier making its way down here, perhaps looking to put some pressure on this cutoff. Slightly later cap of the central fuel, but it's not going to cost them too much. Gone for quite early munitions here. It's the Hooligan. And very deep into this territory as well with the Stern Pioneers. But we've got double UCs for the Brit players. Probably going to need to see a Rakitten.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Just move behind the light cover here, but outgunned 2v1. Have some Pioneers hoping to level the playing field, but I think they're too late to the action. I'll close in. And UC's coming to support now. Definitely going to be too much firepower for Talisman. Let's bring up a sniper now. We'll drop the model on approach. I think that's going to go for fortunate it is, but you see we've got quite a lot of squads going to force away this squad. So those UCs are doing some good work throughout the map. But this bit of harassment here by the Hooligan has found some success. Just brought over the UC. Do indeed have the Rakitten, trying to sneak its way up to this one over here. So he's trying to pressure this. They do have pretty good damage against most light vehicles though. Oh! The Kitten connects with the pile of wood instead of the UC. Is it going to survive? Rear armor. Yeah. Some ponies have to abandon the chase or threaten to get wiped themselves. Not a bad attempt, but he was fighting an uphill battle, quite literally. Shooting the Rakitten up the hill and close to max range as well. Might have been better to leave the Stern Pioneers there as bait for a little bit longer. Tried to move the Rakitten a little bit closer, but can't blame him for taking the shot there. Finds the target on this one. And down it goes. Nicely done there by the Hooligan. Oh man, that's a tough position to assault. 2 sections behind a sandbag on the cutoff. The Axis are kind of struggling for map control. There's the sniper going to work though. Forces all those squads away. But Axis defused that threat. Sniper, you know, did force those squads out of cover, tried to chase down the sniper and allowed them to get dissected by those flanking Volksgrenadiers. So early mid HQ going down for the Hooligan. Likewise, Talisman also going to go lighter on units into a faster tier 2. Wonder if we're going to see a 222 from him. Excuse me. Fast 222, you know, it's generally pretty good against the Universal Carrier, but having taken down one of them already and still having their kitten available, I was wondering if they might try and just skip the 222. Just come out fully reinforced, move that squad back there for a second to ensure it happened. And Guard2707 going to a fast AEC. In fact, that AEC is going to be hitting the field basically the exact same time as the 222. Jingo gets flanked. Set up in time to suppress. So it's going to have to abandon. In fact, they're going to lose a lot of map control in the center. So losing this engagement up here. Squad tried to get a flank in, but didn't quite get their machine gun protecting the fuel. There's the sniper. 222 over here. Also got a minesweeper. So some trouble-free movement for the 222. Good minesweeping. But he's about to run straight into the AEC. And oh no, the squad's there for the Faust. And AEC doesn't want to chase. We're kidding, you know, could have been nearby. He wasn't exactly sure where it was, so definitely better to play it safe in that case. More harassment down here for Guard2707 though. Axis do seem to be struggling a little bit for map control. Seems like the Allies have had better just control of the standard territory points alone. But also slightly better VP control. Or perhaps not. Perhaps they didn't even bother to cap this the whole time. Certainly the Axis have had very good control of the central VP. Looks like the Allies just never actually captured this.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
5-man upgrade for Guard, and give himself an extra squad now. Nothing from Antaria yet. Maybe he's going for a fast medium.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Get ready, you lot. This is bloody dangerous. Sharp shot, sir. I am in contact with your enemy.
6 kills for the sniper, not the best kill rate. Oh, we got a mortar pit going up here. Ooh, and there it goes. Forcing away those Stone Pioneers. Keep creeping its way up, trying to put some pressure on the UC. Lines up a shot. Oh, and he connects, but it's not going to get the kill. And then mortar pit starting to barrage those folks. He's going in for a Faust on the AEC. 222 coming up to do a little bit of follow-up damage as well. He's going to put the AC out of commission for a while, requiring repairs, so mission accomplished, but we are his pioneers. In the centre. Okay, not nearby for repairs, whereas that squad was like right in the garrison there. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one. A squad trying to flank this sniper, it looks like. Sniper backpedaling. I'm not sure if he spotted them or not, but he's making his way around, and here comes a glider. Where's it going to be? Looks like it's going to be somewhat deep into enemy territory. Whoa, did that MG just get cleared by a mortar pit shell? Well, does he have grenades ticked? Oh, he does. He's got the Mills bombs ticked. Wow, unexpected for both me and obviously Talisman as well. Loses his machine gun. Looks like those commandos had to retreat almost immediately. Try to fight up here. Does have the forward reinforcement from the glider, but not sure if he can beat this machine gun. Oh! Wow, those Mill bombs have long range. I thought there's no way you could toss a grenade all the way over there. Comes 222, and that is going to be the end of that push. Yes, still an MG for the Allies. It's a good start. Taking out the glider as well, doesn't want to allow the forward reinforcement. There's the glider from Commandos, of course, so it doesn't have the forward retreat point attached to it. Tier 4 tech going up for the Hooligan, covering this cutoff. Should be pretty safe there, it's quite deep in friendly territory. Looks like the ISG is putting pressure on the mortar pit, and there's not much to force them away right now. In the centre, they just don't have units there. All these units are trying to push the right hand side.
Our capture point. They're trying to take
Worried
it.
about the survival of this mortar pit. AC going after the sniper. I don't think he'll get it though. AC's anti-infantry is not that strong. Maybe if he got like a lucky shot from the main gun.
The enemy are determined, and we are down to 300 points.
Grenades exchanged. Now the Allies are trying to push back these ISGs. Mortar pit still pretty healthy. It needs about 4 more hits for it to die. And they're not going to happen now, but they have repairs coming at the moment. Oh no. LNG squad overlooking the VP. Scout car only vet 1, so it doesn't have its crazy line of sight yet. It needs vet 2 for that.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Probably going to pop the AP ammo. Oh, but he's facing an awkward direction here. This could be the end of the 222. Riser hits vet 2 as well. No, it didn't chase. And the Axis are pushed right back. Can't happen when you're just relying on the 222 into a fast medium. The fast medium's not actually going to be that fast because, as I said, their standard territory point control for the Axis hasn't been as strong as for the Allies, so that's why Centaur's hitting slightly faster, as well as the rather expensive fuel cost of the
Machine gun crew awaiting orders.
Extra stripe.
There's a 4.
Under fire from enemy bastards.
Oh, could this be the end of the UC finally? No! Just gets out of range in the nick of time. But the Axis are pushed right back. You can't harass that. Okay, HQ there. Guess he wants to make a really deep push, but that's super risky. It will require a lot of coordination between the two teammates.
We're losing a capture point.
Just gonna get in there for a Mills bomb. Double Mills bomb! Man, the range on those Mills bombs is surprisingly long. It almost seems rifle grenade is long, not quite as long, but close to. For a standard grenade, I didn't realise how long range they were.
The capture point is being overrun.
Kitten misses its first shot at close range. The pack now in support though. Oh, Raketen gets decrewed there in front. Oh man. You got an indecisive pack micro there by Talisman. He's torn between trying to kill the UC and trying to fire at the Centaur. So we've got some smoke covering this now though. It's from the mortar pit though, isn't it? Oh no, from the infantry support gun. Oh, okay. I was like, where's that smoke coming from? I thought the projectile was coming from this direction, not this one. Oh god. As soon as he cruises it, he loses it again to the mortar pit this time. So mortar pit in a good position to cover the central VP, but still quite defensive. There's the Jagdpanzer. We're going to start to try vet that bad boy up. Panzer coming forwards. Maybe is a little bit of sight there from the sniper. No, it's actually from the 222. He's got the spotting scopes on it. This does mean Jaeger armor.
The enemy is taking our territory.
P4 for Talisman. Stop harassment over here. SC going in after the 222 with the scopes. Jagdpanzer trying to rotate now. He gets the 222, but he's probably going to lose the AC in return. Uses the smoke. And can't get out. But at this point in the game, I feel like these the Vet 2 222 with the spotting scopes probably has slightly more utility than the AEC, so I don't mind that trade. Because remember, they did nerf spotting scopes on the 222. Usually gives most units double sight, but I think it only gives the 222 plus 30% or something like that. To prevent the day old where you could have the 2222 back here and spot all the way back to here. It's kind of insane. Lining up on the machine gun. Trying to get the cap, uses the smoke to allow the pioneers to complete the cap. And escape with their lives. Nice smoke usage. Just for another 222, trying to vet that up as well. Trying to get that vet 2 bonus. Chasing that sniper down, but have to retreat, running into the machine gun there. Okay, Comet, Guard2707. Antaria also has a lot of fuel. Doesn't have that much manpower at the moment though. Doesn't have a crocodile commander selected though. So he looks like he's going to be going for the land mattress perhaps. Oh, runs over a mine with the Jagdpanzer, but the anti-tank gun has been decrewed, so it should be able to get out of there quite safely. Hit 3 greens. Too strong there. Maybe the old Royal Engineers would have won that, but not the nerfed ones.
Point. They're trying to take it. The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
So I guess Talisman's going to be saving now for the elephant from here. Actually getting himself a second pack as well. Perhaps worried about getting flanked by the Comet.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Take a weak point. Oh, but it bounces. Was that a or was that the Panzer IV? Must have been the Panzer IV. That was weird. Did it even shoot a shot? Because the target weak point counter was still down here, like it hadn't shot a shot. But I thought a shot did come out of the pack. It just wasn't a target weak point shot. That was very peculiar. Looks like all the wrinkles haven't been ironed out of that ability yet. Okay, we've got some base artillery coming in for Antaria. Oh, the Jagdpanzers are quite far forwards, but don't have to worry about a anti-tank raid or anything like that. We don't have any of those anti-tank Tommies on the field. Ooh, I thought that would be a white for sure. And I retreated right into that. It looks like the Axis are getting pushed back once again. And I didn't even notice it, but Talisman did lose his 222 again, so looks like he's given up on going for, or saving for the elephant. He's going to go for another Panzer IV. Maybe feels like he needs firepower immediately. Land mattress coming in. Targeting all these team weapons here. Sniper actually runs forwards out of the barrage zone. Looks like land mattress got a few kills but no wipes there. 5 kills, yeah, not a bad start.
Enemy threatening a capture point.
Some weapon upgrades now for Antaria as well. A lot of munitions for Guard2707. He hasn't got any weapon upgrades. But he does have air supremacy. We've actually got a advanced cover combat coming in here. What's that? 75.
Infantry section wiped out.
It's into a bit of trouble getting chased down by the command tank. Tank gun facing up. Doesn't quite get the killing blow there. Seemed to actually stop briefly. Could spell his end. No, he gets out of range just before the Panther can get the shot off. Now Panther could be in jeopardy, taking a few pierces to the rear arm, and look at all these mines. Runs over one, runs over two. Down goes the command Panther.
Squad trained and ready to go.
Oh, that's unfortunate for the Hooligan. Panther down. Guard2707. Looks like he's probably going to go for another comet here.
Comet crew, awaiting new orders. Ready for orders.
And if there is one area where the Axis are lacking, it is in the indirect fire. They don't have any rocket artillery themselves. So getting rid of all these team weapons is going to be quite a challenge for them. This is why when going for the Command Panther build, you often see AKW player go mechanize and get a... Ooh. Dive bomb. Do too much. Yeah, go for mechanized and get a walking Stuka. Instead the Hooligan for tier 4 and got a Jagdpanzer, which is, you know, pretty good, but rocket artillery is always a problem in 2v2s. I'll take down this forward assembly, and they do.
Enemy action has destroyed our forward position.
Double packs. This could be the end. Let's use a tech round. Oh, misses. Mixed with the ground there. When I said he needs to use a tech round, I didn't literally mean the ground. Firefly now. Trading blows with the Jagdpanzer. They're trying to knock out this Vickers. The Jagdpanzer missing a lot here. But the Axis are controlling the central VP right now. They've left this flank open, but the VP control has been pretty good. Seems like they've been on the back foot for quite a while, but isn't showing in the VPs.
We are losing a sector.
And Mattress manages to decrew one of the packs. That's going to be it. Man, if they had scout and did some kind of reconnaissance and could see this cluster over here, that would be such a juicy target. Oh man, super quickly the Rakim gets decrewed. Trying to recrew it. Under fire. Can he get away? He does. It's been crewed, forcing away those comets. And actually one of the packs being taken now by the Hooligan. So So now facing quite a lot of tanks now. Is this a bombing run? Yes, air supremacy coming in the center. That dodge very easily. It does take quite a long time for these bombs to start coming down. First one's in close to a line, and the second one scatters quite widely and actually decreases the pack over here. Talisman got shut down over there as well, but some base artillery coming in now. See, with air supremacy, can be good if you need all your enemy's units to relocate, or if you're targeting something more static. Yeah, it wasn't too effective, kind of just got like a lucky scatter onto the pack there. Otherwise would have basically whiffed completely.
We have 300 points remaining.
So how's that sniper doing? Just kept it alive well. 51 kills. Definitely picked up the kill rate in the second half of the match. Oh man! Uses the strafing fire that annihilates basically anything. Will he escape? Rakitten. No, Rakitten fires almost immediately. Down he goes. Infantry unit. Yeah, I'm missing one Volksregier squad. Used to have 4. Man, finding the land mattress into the fog of war seems to have much more scatter than it used to. Oh man! Stuka dive bomb combined with the artillery flare actually knocks out the land mattress. Good maneuver there.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Oh, and the double whammy actually neutralized the fuel. Not that the allies need the fuel that much, they've both got quite a lot. They'll be struggling for manpower a bit more.
We're losing a capture point.
P4's working away over here. Notice the Talisman didn't actually upgrade a machine gun on this, just so he could get to that Stuka dive bomb quickly. P4's over here, but they've got to face the Comet. Yeah, 2-1 fares a little bit better with the stronger armor, but the unvetted one stands no chance. Here comes the elephant foot Talisman. Hooligan looks like he's saving for another command panther. And that's going to be quite formidable. Quite a formidable combo. Gets a juicy first hit on the Comet. Backs away before it gets the second. machine gun once again with the land mattress. Is that a vetted up land mattress now as well? Yeah, vet 2, I think that's when it gains its damage bonus. So the rockets go from 60 damage to 80 damage. So they can get those one-shot wipes now. Antaria going for another Centaur. At this point, you'd see the Brits. Oh my god! Could go for a whole bunch of fireflies, but it's not on their mind. Continuing to harass this VP down here, though, that's good. Got to try harass those sides where the elephant has trouble rotating to. It's kind of allowing the Axis to just charge straight up the center here and put pressure on the mortar pit, which is probably going to go down now. It pops brace, but a little bit too late, especially if an incendiary grenade comes in here. There it goes, and this should be the end of the mortar pit by the time brace wears off. So there goes that thorn on the side for the Axis, taking down that mortar pit. Good push there, and all of these forces on this side for Antaria also got pushed back, so the Axis starting to make a bit of headway here. Looks like once the elephant hit the field, they kind of started to turn a corner. Machine gun on the work there. Land mattress coming and targeting this area, clears a pack immediately. It's 2 packs, both of them down. Oh my god, the scatter on these is so good right now. P4 in jeopardy. He doesn't want to chase into the elephant though. Elephant very close to Vet 1 as well. And some artillery. We got the command panther now for the Hooligan. So there are quite a lot of Piats here for Antaria. Guard2707 floating quite a lot. He's got... okay. Building a 17 pounder. I was like, hold on, his population just jumped. Where did it go? 17 pounder, that's where.
We're losing a capture point.
I suppose that's one way to keep the elephant at bay. 17 pounder does outrange the elephant. Not too far forwards though. Not sure if that's quite going to be close enough. Maybe a little bit further forwards would have been better. Peter's with the Shreks here, but Comet is vetted up, could use the white phosphorus. Looks like he's gone for something. He is going for the white phosphorus. Doing a lot of damage to those pea greens. The attack ground now through the smoke. So his Talisman goes in for the crush. Comet slightly overshooting the target on those last 2 shots, and yeah, the crush. Too threatening. He actually deploys some infiltration commandos here as well to get the cap. So you can see the VP battle really heating up, pretty much dead even at this stage. And that's because the Allies have continued to harass this VP away from the elephant. Oh, ISG's going to work on the 17 pounder. That's going to be the target for the Land mattress, no, he's continuing to barrage the center, but there's not much there at the moment. Yeah, Comet locking down this side. Kinda probably needs the Hooligan to send his Panther over there and support. That's actually quite damaged, taking a bit of a beating from all those pits, I imagine. And that must be another air supremacy operation coming in.
The ability is ready now.
Quite deep in enemy territory. That one's going to threaten to destroy the Shred HQ. Panzer can't quite get out of there. There's damage there. So it does a bit over half damage to it. Oh man, I didn't even see. I was too busy looking at the bombs. Down goes one of the comets. And that was indeed because the Hooligan sent his Command Panther over there in support. Both the packs getting stolen whilst this is going on, though. And as I said, Axis don't have rocket artillery, so they are quite vulnerable to anti-tank guns. Oh! Oh, the infiltration commandos! Doing a sneaky wipe there. Hits V1 with that shot. In fact, this Comet could go down here. Kind of derping out on the VP flag. Jagdpanzer misses its shot though. It's a bit slow to chase as well. Cleared, but oh man, that rocket artillery doing the damage. Oh, and the sniper goes down finally to the Centaur. Things are looking pretty grim. Well, the Axis, they took down that Comet, but Guard2707 could rebuild one pretty much immediately. Oh, maybe he's pop-capped actually. So, 18? Yeah, 18. Can't quite afford it. Those, it's got slightly too many units at the moment. Could probably afford a Firefly though, right? 14, yeah, you could squeeze one of those in at the moment. A recon plane coming in for Talisman. Just got shot down by the Centaur. Ooh! Full skill plane experience. Oh man, we got action. Command Panther dives deep, gets the Centaur, but it's going to run into the Comet and down it goes. Panzer IV is making a heroic push, but there's so many anti-tank guns in the middle, and they're going after the 17-pounder. One of the anti-tank guns gets cleared, but the Comet's there, takes out the 2nd Panzer IV. And the bombs! Oh, the bombing run takes care of the elephant! Oh man. That was a big push from the Axis, but the Allies had way too much anti-tank. They had all those stolen anti-tank guns, a lot of Piets there as well. It's too much for that tank push. And yeah, because all those anti-tank guns have been stolen, nothing to prevent that Comet chasing down the P4 and getting the kill. Take a look at supplies now. We can see the Allies way ahead of the Axis. But the Axis have control of the VPs right now. Maybe they're just going to try and drain out the VPs. See if they can hang in there. We're looking actually very close to another Command Panther as well.
We lost a gun crew.
17-pounder repair back up again. But yeah, if there's one thing the Axis were missing this game, it was rocket artillery. Just in a 2v2 game, it's just too hard to clear out all the anti-tank guns. To do like a flanking maneuver with your tanks without a bit of rocket artillery to soften up those AT guns. And these days, you know, you can take to tier 4 now as OS a lot more cheaply. Getting the Panzerwerfer is a lot more affordable than it used to be. And yeah, without the rocket artillery, they just couldn't get rid of all those team weapons. The sniper was doing a really good job for most of the game. Probably ended over 60 kills, but it's just not enough. Over here, but so the two Comets uses marked vehicle on this one. Coordinated fire, I think it's called. Very similar. And down goes Command Panther. If I open up the cap on this, Axis just can't quite get the VPs off the board there. Fresh Panzer IV. They force away the Comet at the very least. Some maneuver here in the center. Not sure exactly what they're trying to achieve. Ooh, getting wiped on retreat by the commandos as well. And looks like the Axis are going to call it GG there. Guys have just got too much, and with that last heroic charge they had before, just simply too much. Too much to come back from losing that much supply in such a swift blow, but they were getting super low on VPs and they felt like that was their time to make a move. Just didn't quite work out.
The Cherries are down to their last 25 points.
Yeah, I mean, now you've seen the perils with these teams. Very highly ranked, very good players, but one of them had rocket artillery in the form of the land mattress, the other one didn't. It was one of the large determining factors this game. The Axis refusing to quit might just speed this one up because
Good news. The ability is ready for
there's
use.
16 VPs left to go.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points. Sherman Firefly complete.
Oh god. Snuck a squad up here.
On you go. It's contract. Good.
And there goes 4. $155 VPs left to tick down though. Comes some more bombs. Oh.
Taking shots from over there! Oh, Christ! Grenade!
The Axis refusing to quit though.
Our capture point. They're trying to take. Enemy got
EVPs.
one of our squads.
So I made a push on the center, trying to get the VPs here, but unsuccessful. And there is the match. Yeah, I've already summed up my thoughts, so I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game recast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.